So what are we looking at, Patine?
Well, your uncle left everything to you, significantly less than the fortune it once was. The government did not take kindly to your uncle's recent business deals.
Crimes, let's be honest.
His less savory attempts at land acquisition.
Oh, the government was just jealous Uncle Stanley had a better plan for theirs and did not include them in them.
Be that as it may, we have managed to save most of it from the government after your uncle's dealings were made public. The fines on Union Baja Railways were substantial, and Union Baja Real Estate has had to be shut down and rebranded. But the bank investigation has been tabled thanks to my efforts in Congress. The carpet cleaning business is unscathed and still quite profitable. But we still have a couple problems.
And what are those?
First, Ned to go.
It's down the hall, third door on the left.
No, John Phillip.
That's Mr. Steamherr, Senator.
I'm sorry, sir. Mr. Steamherr. But I mean Ned to go, part owner of the Far to Go Railways. Despite your uncle's attempts, he is still alive, and now he has the government contract for new rail lines in the southwestern territories that we were after.
At least his lawsuits against us isn't going anywhere.
Yes, there are still enough judges and congressmen on the payroll, though we have lost a few following the fiasco in Big Gulch last year. While the links to the Kahat were mostly destroyed, enough of your uncle's links to the anthrax outbreak and his plans for Make a Reservation were made public thanks to Marshal Clarke. Our stocks took quite a hit, as did our control of certain former friends.
Yes, Uncle Stanley was always too clever, too ambitious, and too impatient, his greatest fault. In some ways, he was so two-dimensional. If something was not working, he would just push harder. That was his way. Anyhow, I have thought we were acquiring the late Wilberforce holdings in the Far to Go Company. That should keep Neddy under wraps.
That's the other problem. Your attempt at acquiring the late Wilberforce stocks in the Far to Go Railways have hit a snag.
A snag? What's that?
Apparently, while the dealings directly with the Kahat were destroyed, mostly, his purchase of Wilberforce half of Far to Go Railways are a matter of public record now. Ned to Go is fighting that in courts, as are we.
But with this Kahat dead and no living heirs,
we may have to wait many more months, if not years, for probate courts to...
That is about to be taken care of.
It is? How are we going to settle that?
I've arranged Judge Jury to chair those proceedings. With you on the Security and Exchange Commission, we shall have this passed through quickly.
But Ned to Go!
Oh, can't you hold it for 5 minutes, man?
No, I mean Mr. Ned to Go, the man now in the way of our company's expansion.
We shall deal with him accordingly.
Don't you think it is a little soon and too obvious to eliminate him now?
Eliminate? Who said anything about eliminating him? That's the two-dimensional thinking again. To Go is an annoying fly. Uncle Stanley wasted energy trying to swat and crush the fly, hard and decisively. Sometimes you just need to open a window and let the fly leave of its own accord. I am merely opening that window.
I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You are of the old school like my uncle was. There's a new way of doing business.
And what of our plans in the Southwest Territory?
Senator Palpatine, I notice you keep saying we. Last I checked, all Union Baja holdings were now in my name and my name alone. There is no we. It's just me. You work for me. Now don't forget that.
On the contrary, I work with you. Over the years, I have acquired quite a bit of stock in Union Baja corporations. For years, I have done your uncle's dirty work, cleaned up his messes, worked his angles in all levels of government. I am even on the board of directors of Union Baja. I have kept quite a tidy set of notes and copies of my own.
Senator Palpatine, it is precisely this reason you are here now. I am grateful for the work you did for my uncle, but the books and notes you have concern him, not me. He is dead, as are his machinations. Union Baja has new plans with my direction.
I worked hard. I am on the board. I have a stake in those plans, and you...
And I am fully aware of all that you have done, Senator. Remember how you became a senator, Mr. Patine. You may have stock in the company, but I now own that company. And that means I own you.
Mr. Steamherr, you cannot...
Senator, fear not. The leash you wore is still there. But with me, it will be of satin and diamonds. And with your desire to run for president...
I have not even announced that. How do you know?
There is nothing I do not know about you. The racehorse in Kentucky, the gambling halls in Atlantic City, the trips with your secretary, the young man in New Orleans.
You wouldn't. We would just tear each other down then.
Now, Senator, I told you there is a new way of doing things. The blunt, false, brutal antics of my uncle are not how I do things. Goals are the same, but methods and success will be different. The plans for the Southwest Territory remain fully intact.
Then eventually you will also have to deal with Matt Clarke, the man responsible for the death of your uncle.
No, my uncle is responsible for his death. He refused to acknowledge a bad curve in his line and tried to steam his way through it. And he died for his blind, two-dimensional thinking.
But Matt Clarke
is the man to thank for my sudden rise in wealth, influence, and power.
You're going to thank him?
And his friends who helped him thwart my uncle all these years.
You are thanking them?
Yes, I sent them a lovely Christmas gift last year.
You did? Why? I don't understand.
I am merely opening another window for another pesky fly.
I don't understand.
Of course you don't. Even to my uncle, you are just a piece on a chessboard. What my uncle failed to realize is that chess can end in a draw sometimes. And when that happens, you reset the board and start a new game. You are on that board, Senator. But you are still just a piece.
Oh, and so now you're the chess master.
But of course. Now come, Senator. The board is set for us. You have a committee meeting to attend to, I believe, where you still have a play to make. Run along now. I shall follow shortly.
You may have set the board for now, young upstart, but you will not call all the moves for very long. The long game will be mine this time.
What's that, Senator?
But of course, Mr. Steamherr, always at your service.
Well, John Philip, this has gone better than I could have planned. Oh, Uncle, you taught me so much success, but I learned more from your failures.
A man who can learn from the errors of others is a smart man. One who can learn from his own errors, that is truly enlightened.
How did you get in here?
Does it matter, as I am here?
Checking up on me, I assume?
Of course, your family is known for betrayals. We never take our eyes off you.
Well, betrayal was my uncle's game. I play a different game.
Any word from Big Gulch? Are they taking the bait?
From my sources, I know they departed town last week.
Good, my boss will be pleased.
Good. We have now helped each other. My debt to your boss is paid now.
A deal is a deal. You've done some useful service for my boss, and we solved some of your late uncle's disasters for you. Our plans move forward.
I agreed with your shadowy boss's plan as it served my purposes and needs as well. I would think our association is through now.
For now, but we may have need for you later. Just do what you have planned, as those plans do not interfere with our own little chess master. Just make sure you understand who are the pawns and who are the rooks and bishops. We'll be in touch.